Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sikho Hindi with Surbhi. Today we are going to learn on a new topic that is how to tell time in Hindi. जी हाँ, आज हम सीखने वाले हैं कि हिंदी में समय कैसे बताएं. Now this is a very crucial part of our daily lives and therefore it is very important to learn to be a very fluent Hindi speaker. जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि समय बताना एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा होता है हमारी दिनचर्या का, तो आज हम यही सीखेंगे कि हिंदी में हम समय कैसे बताते हैं. सबसे पहले मैं आपको ये कहना चाहूँगी, बिफोर बिगनिंग दिस वीडियो यू मस्ट वॉच एंड बी थरो विद माई प्रीवियस वीडियोज ऑन नंबर. We cannot learn how to tell time without learning numbers. Therefore, please do check out the following videos on my channel. I will be sharing their links in the description box. नंबर्स सीखना हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. जब तक हमको नंबर्स नहीं आएंगे तब तक हम अपनी घड़ी को नहीं समझ पाएंगे, ना ही उसके नंबर्स को समझ पाएंगे. तो इसलिए हिंदी में गिनती ज़रूर सीख लीजिएगा. ये दोनों वीडियोस जो हैं इनके लिंक्स मैं अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूँगी ताकि आपको कोई भी परेशानी ना आए. ये हमारे वीडियोस हैं, पार्ट 1 एंड पार्ट 2. इन दोनों ही वीडियोस के जो लिंक्स हैं मैंने यहाँ पर भी लिखे हैं और इनको मैं आगे भी अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिख दूंगी. ओके. अब सबसे पहले ये ज़रूरी है कि हम कुछ ग्राउंड रूल्स establish कर लें. Now before starting, it is also quite important to know some phrases to use in our class so that we become comfortable in our instructions in Hindi. Now you must have listened to me using them in my previous videos. Therefore, today I am officially introducing you to the expression, come on, let's start. Now in English we say, come on, let's start. In Hindi we say, चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Okay? So, चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Now, in the process of telling time, knowing the time of the day is also very important. In Hindi, we don't have AM or PM system. We tell the time along with the time of the day. So, let's learn the different times of the day in Hindi. And the first one is morning. The morning is called Subha. Morning is called Subha in Hindi. Next is afternoon. Afternoon is called Dopahar. Dopahar. Now afternoon is followed by evening. Evening. And evening को हम कहते हैं शाम. Evening is called शाम. And last but not the least is the night. The night is also called raat. Raat. So these are the 4 times of the day. Morning, afternoon, evening, night, subha, dopahar, sham or raat. Now these are the 4 times of the day and it will also help us in learning the time telling process in a better way. So please do not forget them and it is a very important part. Okay. Now let's start with some important terms to remember. It is very important that we learn these terms so that we understand how it works or how it is called in a very general language in Hindi. So first of all, let's talk what is called clock. So clock is called ghadi. Ghadi in Hindi and the time is called samay. Okay, samay. Now hour is called ghanta or hours is called ghante, okay, in Hindi. And then you have minute. Minute is called minute in Hindi, although we may have a different spelling, but the pronunciation is same as minute. But we don't say minutes for plural, we say minto, okay, minto, or else it's only minute. Now let's see what we have next is. The next is we have the hour hand. Now hour hand is literally translates to ghante ki sui. Hand is sui, which is like a needle. but since normally it is the shortest needle, so it is called choti sui. Okay, generally talking in a very layman terms, we say choti sui. And the minute hand is called badi sui. Okay, badi because bigger, it is slightly or comparatively bigger than the hour hand, so badi sui. So choti sui, badi sui, small hand and the bigger hand. Okay, it's very easy to remember, just some terminologies, so that you become comfortable. Okay, so let's start now. Very basic, very general, we will start. So the first that we have is o'clock. Now, o'clock is a very general term to tell time in English. So when we say 3 o'clock, it is irrespective of the time of the day. It could be, evening, or it could be, early morning. So o'clock literally translates to baje. Okay, baje. We call it baje. Yes, baje. Okay, so 3 o'clock will be 3 baje. In my numbers video, you must have read 3 matlab 3. Okay, so 3 o'clock is 3 baje. Now next is okay, so next is, now it's 6 o'clock, so 6 o'clock is 6 baje. Alright, baje. O'clock literally translates to baje in Hindi. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now the next that we have is quarter to. Now quarter to sometime, it means 15 minutes more to complete an hour. For example, quarter to 3 means that it is 15 minutes more to complete the 3 o'clock, complete to 3 o'clock. Another way of saying that time is 2:45 a.m. or p.m. as according to the time of the day. Now quarter to is called paune teen, paune in Hindi. So if it is quarter to 3, then it is called paune teen baje, or generally speaking for 2:45 it is called 2:45. Now you know all these numbers from the previous videos, so I'm not repeating them again. Okay, क्वार्टर टू को हिंदी में हम पौने बोलते हैं, जैसे क्वार्टर टू 6 को हम हिंदी में पौने 6 बोलेंगे या 5:45 बोलेंगे. पौने 6 का मतलब है कि 6 बजने में 15 मिनट बाकी हैं. सरल या सिंपल भाषा में हम 5:45 बोलेंगे. मेरे पिछले वीडियोस में मैं आपको संख्याएं बता चुकी हूँ, इसलिए यदि आपको कोई संशय हो तो आप डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में उनके लिंक से उन वीडियोस को दोबारा देख सकते हैं. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स रिगार्डिंग नंबर्स, देन यू कैन चेक माय प्रीवियस वीडियोस ऑफ द नंबर्स ऑन द नंबर्स from the links given in the description box. Okay, I hope this is clear, so I can move on to the next one. Now, next is quarter past. Now we all know that a clock is divided into 4 quarters, and therefore every quarter contains 15 minutes. So now quarter past 15 means 15 minutes over the hour. For example, quarter past 3 would mean 3:15. Okay, 15 minutes over 3. Now the same way it is called in Hindi sawa. Okay, sawa. So quarter past 3 would mean sawa teen in Hindi, or 3:15 we can say, as we call it 3:15. ना अंग्रेजी में घड़ी में समय बताने के संदर्भ में क्वार्टर का मतलब 15 मिनट होता है, पर हिंदी में पहले और बाद में दोनों के लिए अलग अलग शब्द है. इसलिए क्वार्टर पास्ट के लिए हम सवा शब्द का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. जैसे अगर हम क्वार्टर पास्ट 6 कहना चाहते हैं या 6:15 कहना चाहते हैं, तो उसे हिंदी में 6:15 या 6:15 कहा जाता है. 6:15. ठीक है, आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा होगा. तो चलिए आगे अगली स्लाइड पर. Okay, so now the next slide is half past. Now it's time for half past. Half past means half an hour. Okay, half an hour or 30 minutes over the hour of the clock. For example, 3:30 means or 3 hours 30 minutes on the clock. Okay, for 3:30 means 3 hours and 30 minutes on the clock. Now in Hindi we say 3:30 बजे. 3:30 बजे. Mostly 3:30 any time is referred as sade anything in Hindi. We rarely say in 3:30 format in Hindi. Even if we use it, it is mostly not as simple as the other times or other terms that we use. To say 3:30 in Hindi, we have to say 3:30. That means 3 hours completed plus 30 minutes. So it's a very long way to say. So हिंदी में हाफ पास्ट सबसे आसान होता है क्योंकि इसमें किसी भी प्रकार का कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होता है, कोई इसमें संशय नहीं होता है. जब भी हाफ पास्ट बोलते हैं तो हिंदी में उसे साढ़े ही कहा जाता है. जैसे कि 6:30 और 6:30 को हम हिंदी में 6:30 ही कहेंगे. ओके, 6:30 या 6:30. 6:30. यदि हम 6:30 बोलना भी चाहें तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा हो जाता है, तो आम बोलचाल की भाषा में 6:30 ही बोला जाता है. ना यहाँ एक बहुत ज़रूरी बात पे भी ध्यान देने की ज़रूरत है कि 1:30 को 1:30 और 2:30 के लिए हिंदी में अलग अलग शब्द हैं. ये 1:30 या 2:30 नहीं बोले जाते हैं. 1:30 को हिंदी में कहते हैं 1:30 बजे. 1:30 बजे. 1:30 का मतलब होता है 1.5. 1:30 का मतलब होता है 1.5. उसी तरह 2:30 को 2:30 बजे कहा जाता है. 2:30 बजे. 2:30 जिसका मतलब है 2.5. So I would like to make a special mention here that we have two anomalies. When we say 1:30 in Hindi, it is called 1:30 baje and not 1:30. 1:30 means 1.5. Similarly, 2:30 is said to be 2:30 baje, which means 2.5. So these are the two very special cases, and it is important to remember that because we don't say 2:30 or 1:30. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so when we were beginning our presentation, I told you that it is very important to remember the time of the day. So let's do a quick revision before moving on to the next slide. Morning is called Subha. Okay, Subha is followed by afternoon, which is Dopahar. Evening is called Sham, and night is called Raat. I hope you remember this. Night is called Raat. Subha, दोपहर, शाम और रात. Morning, afternoon, evening and night. So this was the revision. I hope you're understanding the concept properly. I'm trying to keep it as simple and clear as possible to make you understand better. I hope you don't have any confusion or doubts. मैं आशा करती हूँ कि आप सबको सब अच्छे से समझ में आ रहा होगा. मैंने अपनी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश की है कि आपको एकदम सरल एवं सीधी भाषा में समझा सकूं, जिससे कि आप सबको किसी भी तरह की कोई शंका या confusion ना हो. Now let me just tell you some important small details as it brings us to the end of our presentation. In Hindi we don't have 24-hour clock system. We only have 12-hour clock system. Okay, we only have 12-hour clock system. So for better understanding, let's take an example. Now when we say 8 a.m. in English, you know that we are talking about 8 a.m. in the morning, whereas 8 p.m. it means 8 p.m. it means night, 8 o'clock. Okay, 8 o'clock. But in Hindi, we would refer to the time of the day rather than expressing it in AM or PM. So for 8 AM, we will be saying Subha. Subha 8 baje. As I already told you, Subha means morning. Whereas for night, 8 PM, we will be saying Raat 8 baje. As we already said, Raat is night. Okay. सो दिस इज़ हाउ इट गोइंग टू बी। हिंदी में अंग्रेज़ी की तरह 24 आवर फॉर्मेट नहीं होता है, इसलिए समय बताने के लिए हमें सुबह, दोपहर, शाम या रात का इस्तेमाल करके बताना होता है। उदाहरण के लिए अगर हम अंग्रेज़ी में 8 बजे, सवेरे 8 बजे की बात करते हैं तो हम कहते हैं 8 AM, वेयरएज़ हिंदी में उसी 8 AM को हम सुबह 8 बजे बताएंगे। तो AM से हमारा मतलब सुबह है, तो ये हमें बोल के बताना होगा कि हम सुबह की बात कर रहे हैं। वहीं रात के बारे में हमें जब बात करनी होगी 8 PM, तो हम कहेंगे रात 8 बजे। ठीक है, रात 8 बजे। सो दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ टाइम टेलिंग इन हिंदी. So therefore please make a note of it, that you also talk about the time of the day. Okay, the time of the day whenever you are telling the time, so that we know what time of the day it is. Okay, all right, now let's do some practice. थोड़ा अभ्यास कर लें ये देखने के लिए कि हमें कितना आया है. All right, so सबसे पहले आप इस घड़ी की तरफ देखिए. Take a look at this clock. So we have a time over here. Can you please tell me what time it is? Can you tell me? Okay, yes, it is 4 o'clock. Okay, 4 o'clock, which means 4 o'clock, which means 4 बजे. Okay, 4 बजे है ना. This is the type of o'clock timing that we are saying. Okay, so now tell me what time it is. Yes, what time it is? 10 o'clock. Alright, 10 o'clock यानी कि 10 बजे. So 10 o'clock means 10 बजे. बहुत अच्छे. ओके, चलिए अब हम इस घड़ी की तरफ देखेंगे. ठीक है, इस घड़ी की तरफ हम देखेंगे. इस घड़ी में क्या टाइम हुआ है इस समय? 7:45. Okay, 7:45. That means it is still 15 minutes to be 8 o'clock. तो हिंदी में हम इसको क्या कहते हैं? 7:45 बजे. 7:45 बजे. Now let's see if you can find what it is. Now what time it is? Anyone? 11:45. Yes, 11:45 यानी कि 11:45 बजे. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया आपको? 1:45 I think मेरे ख्याल से क्लियर होगा. 1:45 is called पौने and o'clock is called बजे. That is the full hour. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now let's practice about this one. In this slide, take a look at this watch. This watch is telling some kind of time. What time is it? 7:15. 7:15, which is 7:15 बजे. 7:15. 7 is called 7. We already know it from our numbers video. Alright. Now next move. Let's move on to the next part. Okay. Now tell me what time it is. What time it is? It is 1:15. Now 1:15 is called 1:15 बजे. 1:15 बजे. All right. Let's move on to this clock. Now let's move on to this clock. What time do we see in this clock? It is 9:30. 9:30 is called 9:30 बजे. 9:30 बजे. 9 is 9 and 9:30 is 9:30. Okay, 9:30 बजे. Okay, now what time it is? We see it is between 12 and 1 and it is 6. So in English we know it is 12:30. But what is called 12:30 in Hindi? 12:30 बजे. 12:30 बजे. ठीक है? Alright, so this was the practice for today. If you have any other doubts, or if you want to practice more, you can practice it on your own, right? So that's all for today. Now let's learn this expression also in Hindi so that we don't forget in the next class, and it will be helping us in the instructions in Hindi. So that's all for today means आज के लिए इतना ही. So today is today is आज. Okay, आज. And that's all is itna hi, and for is के लिए. Now, when we talk about sentence construction, we will talk more about it, but just remember this one, that when we say that's all for today, Hindi it is called आज के लिए इतना ही. Please repeat after me. आज के लिए इतना ही. Okay? Alright, you're doing very good. Very, very well. So, now this was all for today from Seekho Hindi with Surbhi. This is my learning handle at the rate Seekho Hindi with Surbhi 2020. If you like our content, please like the video and share it to other Hindi learners so that they can be benefited from it, and subscribe to our channel and learn more about these videos. If you want to add something in the slides, if you have any doubts or any kind of learning or any other kind of video that you would like me to make, please comment on my section. Okay, please comment in the comment section below. हमारी इस वीडियो को प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. मुझे उम्मीद है कि आपको कुछ नया ही सीखने को मिलेगा. @सीखो हिंदी विद सुरभि 2020 मेरा हैंडल है यूट्यूब का. और अगर आपको इस वीडियो में कोई भी डाउट हो या कोई भी समस्या आ रही हो तो मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताएं. साथ में मुझे ये भी बताइए कि आप और किस तरह के वीडियोस देखना पसंद करेंगे. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू सो मच. नाउ थैंक यू के लिए भी आज हम सीख लेते हैं कि थैंक यू को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं. थैंक यू को हिंदी में बोलते हैं धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद.